So we are recording. Hey y'all, it's Janiqua. Happy Tuesday. I thought it was Wednesday again, till I just figured out that my son had work today. But we're gonna work all of that out. Again, I am going to get a calendar so that I can know what day it is as soon as I wake up. Anyways, so welcome to Somebody Needs to Hear This, episode 2. Today we have my beautiful mother, Angela Jones, on the mic. Say hi, mommy.
Hey.
So today, and bear with us, we're doing a Zoom call. So I'm hoping that you can hear us. I'm hoping that we can hear us. We're just gonna have to see how this goes. Today, the topic is weight struggles, struggles with our weight. I thought it was fitting, being as though I am ending my 14-day detox. Also, I am doing the Verta keto. I've been doing that since May 4th. And we were just having a conversation the other day over the phone, and we talked about our weight struggles and how old programming from our youth, maybe family members, even coworkers now that we're grown, how it plays a part into that. And so I was, of course, both of us was like, hey, somebody needs to hear this. So here we are. So, mommy, if you want, do you want me to call you mommy or Angela, girl?
I would feel weird if you called me Angela.
Okay, well, mommy, it is,
Yeah,
boo. Mommy, it is.
okay.
So, mommy, go ahead and talk about your weight struggles. What,
Okay,
struggles
so
have you had?
I just want to say that my relationship with food has always been difficult. And it started in my youth. I would get mixed messages because, of course, coming from the Midwest, Southern Midwest, there's a whole lot of food. And we love to eat. And my grandmother used to always tell me that she would fix everything. And she'd say, "Oh, eat all your food, eat all your food. Don't you want to be fat and pretty?" And then my mom would come along and say, "There's nothing pretty about fat."
Right.
So it made me conscious, self-conscious at a very early age. And this is messages that I was getting, as 5, 6, 7, 8 years old. And so as I got older, my mom would always say, well, if I gained any weight as a teen, she would say, oh, you're getting fat and you're getting heavy. You're going to look like a football player, like your cousin Petey, because you got them big shoulders. So
Not the big back.
right. So what began to happen with me is I'd have moments where I would binge eat and then basically starve myself till I had headaches. This is my truth. And then as I've gotten older and went through therapy and everything, I realized that I had to create my own narrative,
Right.
have my own thoughts in regards to food. And it's still a struggle. I've never gotten that point of where people say, I live to eat. I eat to live, whereas I live to eat. I love food.
Mm.
So my weight fluctuates. I've gotten a lot better by talking to my daughter, Chico, and other people, and just realizing that, and my doctor helps too.
Good.
There's certain things I have to cut out if I want to live longer and be healthy. And there's so many additives and different things they put in our food nowadays. So it's still a struggle, but I feel like I've gotten better.
Good. That's what's up. So, how do you feel like you have overcome those, like things that people have said to you? Like when you say that I've gotten better, I feel like I've gotten better. How do you do that?
Because I create my own thoughts, my own narrative. It took a lot of therapy and other issues in my life, but then I just began to think of myself, how I see me, not valuing the opinions of people outside me. My self worth comes from within, and so I would give myself my own messages like, "You look good. This is healthy for you. You feel good." I would just base it on myself versus outside influence. And
Yeah.
so I'm learning to love this middle aged body.
Yeah.
Uh,
That definitely helps. That self-love, honey, because you gotta love yourself in every
Yes,
version, every size. However you showing up today, that's what we gotta love because it is what it is.
yes. And so I judge my weight by my belt.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a little, I can cinch it in a little bit more. Sometimes I gotta loosen it up. But
Right.
I,
Right.
and my
Oh my goodness.
so far I'm holding at 175 and
Okay.
size 14. And
You said the
I do
highest
have
was,
175.
but the highest you've been in your lifetime?
Oh, the highest or the heaviest I've been, other than being pregnant, was 210 pounds.
210. Yeah. Do you have any weight goals currently, or are you pretty
I
good
do.
you're
Uh,
holding?
Currently, I would like to be down to at least 150. So I
One
thought about 150. So I would have
150.
to lose 25 pounds.
Okay.
I
Do you
just
have
think,
any, I mean, are you trying to do that right now? Like, do you have any tips or anything that you've been getting into or would like to get into consistently to help you with that?
yes. So what I'm working on now is cutting out sugar. So I have to do mine a little bit at a time. I'm not one of those all in people, unfortunately, I guess, but I'm cutting out sugar.
Baby steps, baby. You know
And
how I
so
give it up. Baby steps.
right, sugar and bread. And then next it'll be uh no, wait a minute. I cut out sugar and potato chips.
Okay.
Then the next thing is bread.
Okay.
So just slowly but surely.
Well, that's good. I love it. It sounds good. And I know, just from knowing you, you haven't gone back to that heaviest weight in forever. So whatever
Right.
you've done mentally and emotionally to gain control, you've done it. You've done
Yeah,
it. And I think that as we continue, because I do have conversations with you to get better information, because that's what it boils down to. We weren't given a lot of good information, just like you stated. Things that your family would say to you, going back to school, the nutritional guide that they had us following with school meals, that was poor information. And the reason why I can say that, I'm not a nutritionist, of course, I'm not a doctor, but the proof is in the pudding. We have overweight children, overweight adults, so on and so forth. And a lot of us, we can say, well, you know what? A lot of times I am following those guidelines, but it's not working for you in your body type. So I definitely think that finding out something that works for you and being the type of person that is okay with, hey, that might work for you, but this works for me, trying to get information from different diets, different nutritional plans, and so on, and incorporating again that perfect plan for you is also essential for sure.
and exercising more too.
And let's say consistency. So while we're on consistency, let's go to what I got going on. I have struggled with my weight since I was young. I never felt like, I want to say this. I've never struggled with confidence. Never struggled with confidence. However, I do recall struggling with feeling unpretty, like the TLC song says, at times, mainly due to my weight. Never my face, never my hair, never the way I was showing up, but just my weight.
I said exactly. I get it.
For sure. Just my weight, how I looked in my clothes, so on and so forth. I want to look like I want to look, not like anybody else, but I want to look how I want to look. Okay. So I have struggled with my weight all my life. The highest that I've been was 296, not pregnant, 296 pounds. Hell, pregnant or not pregnant. I have four children. So after each child, I gained a bunch of weight and never lost it. And this has really been since middle school. To be honest with you all, a lot of people know I had a child at 14. So I've been on top of being a heavier child. I went into my teens getting pregnant, and y'all know those hormones and so on and so forth. And it just was up from there. Um, I feel like as far as programming that did not help me get out of that was I don't recall a lot of positives growing up surrounding my weight. Like, I feel like, I mean, family will rag on you just like people on the streets will rag on you. And everybody might laugh about it, but it doesn't help. I don't really remember being super duper picked on about my weight. Again, I don't know. Maybe I was ignoring it because of my confidence. I have no idea. But as I grew older, I definitely just I wanted to be skinnier. And so I would do things, but I wouldn't keep up with them. So my consistency would last about a few weeks to a few months. I've not gone 1 year straight maintaining any sort of dietary regimen. And I am vegetarian. I was vegan for 2 years. That don't have nothing to do with weight loss if you are not eating whole foods. Let me say that again. Being a vegetarian and being vegan has nothing to do with weight loss if you are not eating whole foods. There are so many ways around not eating animals where you can still overly consume carbs, sugar, all of that stuff. So um, I am slimmer than I've been. Even at now 244, I've been weighing the last couple of days on this detox. So I've been slimmer. The lowest I've been in my adult age was about the 220s. I do have a goal to get under 200, hopefully by the end of this year. I mean, I'm not gonna rush it, but I do intend to be consistent. Um, that's pretty much it. That's my goal. As far as progress right now, I'm doing well because I'm uncovering the mental, emotional, even spiritual part of it. I don't want to be overly consumed with anything outside of myself, even food. Um, I can take my time. I can eat something, I can get full, and I can wait. I don't believe in boredom. I do not believe in boredom. I believe boredom is a mind state, a mindset rather. Go find you something to do. So and what you doing can't be eaten. And that's just the conversation I have with myself. I go sit outside, I meditate, I do a lot that really does stop me from overeating. Because for me, it's not what I'm eating, it's overeating. You can overeat vegetables because they do have a lot of carbs. You can overeat fruit, you can overeat everything. I see thinner people say, oh, you can't over, depending upon your body type, baby. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Who knows? But I'm just letting you know my experience. Um, but yeah, I do feel confident. And I know my mother has heard me say this before, but I do it something right now that I just feel extremely confident in my success. Finally, again, I don't know if it's just certain concepts that I've been coming across, different nutritional videos that I've been watching over the last few years, but I really truly feel confident that this is the time. I do move my body around at least 3 to 4 times a week, 20 minutes or so, a little YouTube video. I used to walk. I don't mind walking, but I feel good about it. I
You're
do.
just radiant and shining, and you make me want to try the detox.
Okay, come
It's
on, detox.
beautiful.
I
It
want
is.
everybody to. It has been amazing, to be honest. Just again, the routine of it. How do you do with routines? I'm kind of horrible at routines, but this has helped me with routine.
Good at following routines.
Yeah. Well, then you will be great at it. I think that even just the act of consuming literally 64 ounces of tea, which that's water, the first part of your day within the first 3 hours, because it takes 3 hours to get through it. That's 3 hours that I'm not eating. You know what I'm saying? That
Right.
you're still kind of allowing your body to process whatever you did the night before, the day before. I want to carry that into, I was telling little Angie yesterday, I want to carry that into when this is finished because tomorrow is my last day. So what I'm going to do is those same 32-ounce mason jars, I'm going to fill them up with water. One of them will have apple cider vinegar and lemon because I do enjoy what apple cider vinegar does. It lowers your blood sugar and everything. And I've been doing a shot of apple cider vinegar since last September due to one of Anthony's friends put me on like, just get over it, do it. And it's okay. It doesn't bother me at all. I do enjoy that. So I'm gonna do 32 ounces of water, like a half a lemon juice, and 1 to 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. That'll be like my first. And I'm gonna time it just like I've been doing with the teas. Every 15 minutes, I'm gonna go drink 8 ounces. Once that first 32 ounces is done, I'm gonna wait an hour. and then I'll go back for my second. And the second 32 ounces is just going to be straight water. I feel like that particular routine that I'm taking away from the detox is going to help me along for the rest of the year, for the rest of whenever. Because we can all drink more water. I mean, do you feel like you drink a lot of water? Enough water? I know we drink a lot of water because that's our go-to, but do you feel like you drink enough water?
Most days, no. I need to work on that. That's a good idea.
Yeah, at least, at the very least, we know we got 64 ounces in. And I love water. I know you do too. I love water. But you look up and you might have had three bottles worth of water all day.
Right. 2 or 3
And then wonder
bottles.
why you can't.
Right.
Boo boo.
Right.
But for real, I mean, so yeah.
Really makes sense. Yes.
Say it
So
again.
yeah, it makes sense.
It
Yeah.
really does.
So yeah, that's what I'm working on. And I just want to say too, because we brought this up about your childhood as far as your battles from early on. I think they were created when you were infant, like I said, because I used food as a pacifier. Being a young mother, I didn't know any better. Any better. Yeah. So I just want to say I apologize for that and my
Well, you
lack
know,
of
I
knowledge.
I absolutely forgive you, and I'm grateful for you, one, because when you admit to that, my inner child, whether I know consciously that I need to hear that, my inner child needs to hear that. You know, baby, it ain't your fault you was a heavyweight forever. You know, like don't mishear me because there's no fault, but like I take accountability and you know that I do. I'm really good at that. But just having someone say, hey, you know what, you had help with that. You had help with that. Don't take it all on yourself. It does feel good because I don't get that a lot. I really don't, mommy. I mean, I get it from you. But you know, I think that everybody needs that. Maybe that's what I need to say. Everyone doesn't get that a lot. And I think that everyone needs that. Somebody to say, hey, baby, you didn't do that by yourself. You didn't just
Yeah.
come here and, you know, for lack of a better phrase, you didn't just come here and screw up and just screwed up for the rest of your life. You kind of had a little bit of help in that. Um, Me and your relationship, just like me and my daughter's relationship, has been so essential on this healing journey of mine. Everybody doesn't have that. And I'm grateful. I'm so grateful that we do.
I'm
Well,
just
do you
glad
have
that I'm.
anything else you gotta say, Pooh? Because we're probably gonna cut this because I don't know
Oh,
how
I enjoyed this. I can't wait to be on it again in a month or so. And yeah, maybe I won't be as nervous.
well good. I think you did very well. And we're gonna get you a webcam.
Okie dokie, I got that.
All right. I'm gonna let Jaleel do a bonus. I'm gonna let him record separately. He loves being on here, y'all. And I love that for him. I'm completely and utterly enjoying making the videos. So anybody who's seen my videos, on Instagram, you can find me at legacy, spelled the regular way, underscore Neshay, Neshay underscore 222. I'll put it on the screen, of course. I've enjoyed making my reels and my videos on a daily. It's something new for me, but I am absolutely enjoying it. The support that I've received from my mother, all of my children. A few of my friends have reached out. Erica Caldwell, honey baby, it stays on my comments. My sisters, my best friends. I'm grateful. I can't be any more grateful. And I heard this around the beginning of my spirituality walk. I guess. I mean, we came. Let's be clear. Your spiritual journey, the day that your spiritual journey started the day that you were born, and that's just it. But when I became aware of it about 2017, I recall hearing, and I don't know where I heard it, but 1 or 1 million. God has given you the voice to speak, just like I said in the last episode, and you will reach somebody, 1 or 1 million. It don't matter. Whoever needs to hear your story and your experiences will hear it, and hopefully it will propel them forward to level up in their own life. So that's what it is. But I just want to again thank you, mommy.
Bye. Thanks, baby.
And I'll talk to you. Bye.